Kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow, kick the flow.
I am here in W1 New Broadcasting House, and BBC Radio London's Jason Rosen is at Buckingham Palace.
Crowds are thinning here at Buckingham Palace now, Eddie. What they've done is they've put those metal barriers around the forecourt or the front of the gates of Buckingham Palace with some black material covered over them, and people are still bringing flowers, although the royal family is saying do not bring flowers. They'd rather you donate to charity instead of coming along here to Buckingham Palace. We are in a pandemic. The government also saying do not go to royal residences to lay flowers. Some people have. Some people are Londoners who've been working in central London on their way homes and are coming to the gates of Buckingham Palace leaving flowers. Security guards are here and they are laying the flower. As night begins to fall here in London outside Buckingham Palace, I have been going through some of the stories and London life of the Duke of Edinburgh. Something that's very close to us at BBC Radio London, because we broadcast there every year when it happens, the London Marathon. Where do we broadcast from? The Cutty Sark at the River Thames in Greenwich, the world's only remaining tea clipper. It meant a lot to the Duke of Edinburgh. That famous ship, which first set sail in November 1869, was facing the scrapyard after World War II, but the Cutty Sark Society was formed to rescue it. The vessel, as you know, has since become a major tourist attraction. Everyone in London's very proud of the Cutty Sark, and we may remember when it was on fire. The importance of the role played by the Duke of Edinburgh in the life of the Cutty Sark cannot be overestimated. That's the director of the Royal Museums Greenwich, Paddy Rogers, who said that, because it was the Duke who first suggested that the Cutty Sark should be moored off Greenwich for the Festival of Britain, and he helped gain support for its restoration before it opened to the public in 1957. He also became a trustee for the Royal
to wine. Would that be along the lines of Uri Geller bending spoons?
Yes.
You know, he was questioning, and he's a man that a lot of his, a couple of his books were religion based, and indeed he wrote a prayer. So there was a side to Prince Philip that I guess a lot of people didn't really appreciate, that, you know, he was this kind of action man, but he also had a very sensitive and caring side to him as well.
And just finally, Chris, the side that a lot of people will be aware of course, is the irascible side of his nature. The man who could snap at the press because we got on his nerves, who would say some indiscreet things. He would talk the famous slitty eyes reference on a tour of Japan, I think. So he could put his foot in it, but in a way, wasn't that part of his appeal and his attraction?
Yes, it was. It was. I mean, you know,
how does it appeal to you, man? Are they racist that appeal to you?
You're different on the numbers, so stop what? Do you do? Gargle with pebbles?
Racist appeal to you, England dead, the man. England a racist country.